Hi Capricorns, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing well. So for all my Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women, we're now covering April 4th to the 10th, as you can see below. And this week, guys, on the 5th, we have Venus entering Pisces. So inevitably, whether you like it or not, as a collective, our hearts are opening up, becoming more receptive towards love, healing, compassion, forgiveness, romance, spirituality, all those things that are kind of like woo to the average person. We're going to feel more drawn towards people, places, things that actually speak to our hearts, touch our soul. You may feel like you're listening to more lovey-dovey music or watching more lovey-dovey movies, or being more open, maybe receptive towards love and wanting to be around people, places, things that you really connect with on a deeper level. But you also want to make sure that you're not being too open or too naive, so you're not out for the wolves and get taken advantage of. But that's not to be paranoid. Just, protect your love, protect your heart, but don't be selfish with it. You gotta give to receive. Okay, all right, guys, so we're gonna be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards. Okay, by the way, if I sound kind of weird, I think it's because I have allergies and this week has kind of been a struggle, so don't mind me. Okay, all right, so when it comes to your health, it feels like you're in a good place, or you're feeling a little more better or more confident about yourself. Maybe you're a little bit healthier now, or you like where you're seeing your progress go. Your body maybe is stronger, or you're feeling healthier, you're feeling stronger, or you have a good plan, you have a good I feel like you have a good regimen maybe set up, or you're really confident about where you're gonna be, but it feels like you're in a good place. Maybe you're looking good, you're taking care of yourself, whatever you're doing maybe is starting to work for you, or you're seeing the results. Maybe you've been working really hard to get your health back on track or get your fitness on track, and you're seeing the results, or you're seeing the progress finally. You could be receiving compliments, maybe people telling you like, oh man, you look so good, or like, what you've been up to, what are you doing, tell me your tips, tell me your secrets. So it looks like you're looking really good, and maybe there could be people who like maybe want to get tips, or are acknowledging you, or telling that you are looking really good, or you seem a lot healthier now, or seem happier. So it feels like you're in the right track. Okay, when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, it feels like you are sitting on something, or you're like waiting on something, or waiting to hear back, or you're waiting to make a decision about something that's kind of like weighing on you, or you're indecisive about, or maybe you're waiting for the right time. You're like, I don't know, I'm not 100% sure, or I'm waiting to hear back, or you're waiting to make a decision maybe about something. So you're kind of sitting on something, or you're sleeping on it. So this may be a week where you're not really making any big moves or any big decisions. You're kind of waiting to see how things play out, or how you feel. Like you're maybe feeling something out. Let's say you have like a business deal, or a meeting taking place, or a decision that you have to make, or submit something, or documents. You're kind of just like trying to feel it out first, or trying to figure out what you want before you kind of make the final decision. So you're kind of in limbo a little bit, or trying to figure things out. So something could be in delay, or kind of still waiting, or something is pending at this time. Okay, all right. And then when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side, we have the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, and Judgment in reverse. So some of you could have Virgo somewhere in your chart. Okay, and then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or a future situation, or all three, all the above. We have Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so as far as who you could be dealing with, could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, or another air sign, Aquarius, Gemini. So fire, air, pretty much. But of course, it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. It could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time, or be like a mixed match of one of those. Okay, so what's going on here? So it feels like you are definitely like in your energy, or you're in control of whatever's going on. It feels like you're in a better place in your life, where you're taking better care of yourself, or you seem to be like on track towards maybe your goals or the things you want to achieve. It feels like you have you're feeling like yourself again, or you're feeling more just feeling more like yourself at this time. So it feels like you're more mature, or you know what you want, or you feel more ready you feel, I don't know, just like in a better place, mind, body, soul, spirit. It doesn't mean you're like perfect and have no problems, but compared to maybe the past, you're just like in a better place now. And this person, I feel like, is someone who's like a winner, an achiever, go-getter, competitive, doesn't take no for an answer. Maybe is very determined to achieve their goals, or is very optimistic about the future. I feel like also someone who is very kind, very generous, very giving, maybe believes in giving and receiving, and not just like taking. Like they're not like if what they expect out of someone, they are willing to give. They're not someone just gonna like take, or narcissist, or just like me. Like they're willing to give and receive. So also someone who maybe takes good care of themselves, and loves to help others. So this person could be very generous and loves to help other people, or donate, or involve in charity, or people in their life. But it feels like their energy is like they're moving a little bit faster, or their thoughts, their ideas are a little bit out there, a little maybe quicker than you would like, possibly. It feels like you are maybe the more grounded one. You could be thinking a lot, or maybe you're like overthinking things like too deeply, or being very critical. It feels like you're like a little bit too smart for your own good at this time, where maybe you're looking too deep into things that maybe are not that important, maybe are important, but maybe not at this time. So it's like you're really dissecting or looking into every little detail and tedious thing, and kind of going inside and going internal and really analyzing things that maybe this person's not analyzing. They're like, oh, we'll just worry about it later. And there's something though, like you feel like you still need to figure out, or you don't have all the answers for at this time. And that is kind of like making you want to pause, or kind of just slow things down. And maybe they're kind of just like, go, like, why? Like, don't stop. Like, let's just go with it. Let's do it. But I think you're kind of like moving slow and steady, or you feel like things need to make logical sense before you really like jump in or like do something. And for them, I think they're more of like, they got that more fiery air spirit, where like once the flame is ignited, or once the wind starts picking up, it goes, like you can't stop it. It's very hard to stop. And you're kind of like, no, let's wait. Let's think about this. So there could be a little bit of I guess change or difference in speed, I guess, or in how fast one or the other wants to move along with certain things, or how you think about things. But 6, I noticed 6 is repeated twice on this person's side. So maybe they could have Virgo somewhere in their chart, or they're really all about like peace, love, harmony. They pay attention to the more positive side of life, and are always just trying to look at the bright side. And I think you just look at things a little more realistically, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? There's like a purpose for all of that. But it feels like just with them, they like they are just wanting to take a little bit more risk, a little more chances, and maybe you are trying to play it safe, which is good, right? It's not bad, but there are certain things in life that maybe are worth taking a risk and taking a chance, and you don't want to get stuck in like analysis paralysis, where like you never make a decision or you never make a move, because you're dissecting and looking at every little detail, instead of like maybe just learning through experience. But there is, I guess, reasoning behind both. But yeah, it just feels like you're really wanting to think things through, or maybe take things slow, and their mind is kind of like somewhere out there. So maybe it's trying to find a middle ground between the two of you, because each of your mind is like in maybe 2 different places, or the timing that you have in your head is different than the timing they have in their head. So that's maybe something you gotta like work through or talk about. So there's not a lot of conflict or tension possibly. But yeah, it just feels like you're really thinking everything through to like every little minute detail, and they're kind of just wanting to take action and do things and quickly. So we'll continue this on and extend it to get more information to see where their energy's at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. So we'll continue this on and extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I will see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care, and I wish you guys all the best. Bye.